good. How about you?
Bill Boatwright. Just talked on the phone several
Absolutely.
times.
Yeah.
I seen you down here. I was like, that's him right there.
That's the one and only. Yeah, I'm hoping we have a good game here.
Oh, it should be good. That's why we came down to watch.
Just be careful anything you say because it is streaming.
The game ain't going on yet, so I'm all right.
How's Shooter doing?
Shooter's doing good. He's right over there. He's there's a kid in the orange hat over there.
I see.
On the third row, I
Yep.
think. He's on the right hand side. His hat kind of cocked sideways.
Yep.
That shooter there.
Well, I think we're set to come out the 11th now. I think it's the game plan.
I think they're playing Andrews or something like that. But yeah, I talked to that.
Yeah, sometimes you have to go and around in a different way. I'm doing you a solid.
He was cool.
It's what I tell them all the time. Look, you know, I will prioritize teams that want to be covered, that I can make some money. And on top of that, you know, at the end of the year when you say, how could you miss our kids? This is how you get missed. I mean, this is the nuts and bolts of it. If I see other kids I have seen versus ones I haven't seen, then it makes it, you know, kind of hard for me to say, well, I'm going to ignore the ones I've covered.
I'll leave you alone.
It's good to see you.
I'll see you in a week or two.
You bet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the second game tonight, which is the boys' game between the Rattan Rams and the Caddo Bruins. First, for the starting lineup of the visitors on the scoreboard, ranked number 3 in Class A.
All right, folks, this is going to be a barn burner. Top 3, but Rattan enters the game 16-2 on the season. All right, those are your Rattan Rams. Starting lineup now about to begin for Caddo.
The starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the number 2 in Class A, they're coached by Colby Johnson and assisted by James Holbrook. A junior, number 11, Dale Wester. A freshman, number 15, Pat Willingham. A sophomore, number 21, Noah Bacon. A senior, number 24, Parker Bearden. And a senior, number 25, Rand Richardson.
All right, folks, we are ready to roll. It is PNTV doubleheader games of the day. Rattan Rams, Caddo Bruins coming up next on PNTV. Like to thank Shamrock Bank, coverage sponsor for today's live stream. Video highlights, award presentation, player interviews, and both awards for the Caddo Lady Bruins from the softball fast pitch team that is now your 7-time state champions. Tip-off goes the way to Rattan. Rams will have the ball crossing midcourt. It would be a huge understatement to say both of these teams expect to be at the big house and will be favored. You're good. Only debate will be what the seeds pairings will be. Pass, pump fake, Shockey trying to get the shot off, can't do so. He's going to whip it back over. They'll reset the play top of the key, back in the paint. It's going to square up, and he is blocked right from the get-go. So nice defense on display by the Bruins. Got a young man literally right here. He's about a foot away from the line. Watched him dunk it about 6 times in warm-ups. So if he gets alone, you better watch it because he's going to put it through the cylinder. Kicks it out. He wanted to take the shot, thinks about it again. So they're going to try to reset up outside the box. He's going to pump fake, isolation read, pump fake, spin it, takes it to the hoop and scores. Beautiful shot there by Rattan. And another bucket scores for Caddo. Tie ball game. Caddo turns it over. And Rattan will have the ball. 6-4 is the, or correction, 6 minutes remains in a 4-4 tie ball game. All right, as I had suspected, there is an overflow capacity crowd for Caddo. They do have about half of the bleachers on the Rattan side. So that makes a little bit more sense because it is quite a trek from Rattan here to Caddo. But it is a exceptionally well attended night tonight here at Caddo High School. There's the Caddo side, and then this one here is what we like to call half and half sports flavor. Kind of intermittent fans mix, but this side over here looks to be more packed than the one across. Jump shot is no good. Pump fake takes it to the hoop, blocked again. Second shot opportunity is good. Potential foul, so Rattan takes their first lead of the game. Opportunity with the 3-point play coming up. And the shot is no good. Clears the board, pump fakes, and here we go the opposite direction. Caddo trails 6-4 here early on against Rattan. Girls cruise controlled, almost about a 30-point victory. Oh, nice. He just misses it. Double hook, double pump. Kicks it to it. Can't quite get the buck to go, however, draws the foul. And misses the first free throw. And misses them both, actually. So not good set there for Caddo. All right, we'll cross midcourt, slows it down. Everybody back in a nice, discernible box. A little bit slower pace than the girls' game earlier. I can tell you that much. That one was a rock'em sock'em game early on. Clears it with authority. Scores. 3-point shot. Bruins reclaim the lead. Just didn't quite get the camera spun around. I apologize for that. Nine to 6 is the score. Bruins back with a 3-point lead. Jump shot. Nails it. And takes it to the paint, misses the shot. The Tan clears it out. And the steal, pass, assist, strip loose. So the pace had slowed down considerably and accelerates to lightning warp speed here toward the end of the first quarter. And just missing that shot. Sorry, some kid literally just came running straight at the camera, just like a dirt dauber. So we'll have a potential 3-point play for Rattan. I hate that I missed that one because he went right to the paint with authority, and he's coming back again. So, all right, we are back in. 125 remains, first quarter, 13-8 ball game. And each team has had several momentum shifts and runs. Bruins settling in, high lead so far, 7 points. And that immediately gets trimmed back to 4. Hopefully our feed stays up. We had a drop earlier inexplicably during the girls' game. Shut off, tried to put it back on 4 straight times, so we just kind of overrode it and redid it again and finally worked the 5th time we put it in. Boom! Beautiful stroke. Back to 7-point lead, 16-9 Caddo. Inside of a minute to go before the end of the first quarter. And Rattan gets back on the board, scores again. They're keeping it tight. Crashes, scores with a rebound and self-assist. Timeout called. 18-11 is the score. 26 seconds remain. Coach Johnson wanting the foul call. Doesn't get the call that he's looking for. The one referee really pretty much just kind of like, oh, humming. Wasn't even looking at him. Oh, can't handle it. That was a hot potato. I mean, it whipped over lightning fast and just can't quite keep his hand on it. As a result, turnover that'll give Caddo an opportunity here to get the final shot. Rattan won the tip battle and now blows a perfect opportunity. And they're going to have 1 second and no good. That's going to be your score 3-1. Caddo Bruins 18, Rattan Rams 11. You're watching PNTV coverage, doubleheader games here at Caddo High School. Well, it has been an exceptionally good game so far. Multiple lead changes. Caddo has settled into a nice groove here and been maintaining about a 4 to 7 point lead for half of the first quarter. A battle of top three Class A teams. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsor, Shamrock Pay, generously supporting Prep Nation and high school athletics. They are sponsored today for the live stream, video highlights, player interviews, award ceremony, and both customized 10-karat gold and zinc belts for our softball winners that we will hand out at halftime of this game for Mrs. J.C. Nichols and Ryland Peavy House. Second quarter officially underway, still for the Rams. Fakes, pumps, gonna go, scores. On a cut back, drives, penetrates, takes three defenders. I think in retrospect, maybe kicking it back out to 15 would have been a good call because he had pulled literally 2/3 of the defense right there with him. Or 3/5, showing off my common format. Wide open here, just can't see. He is wide open, wide open, wide open, all the way down here. Nobody. So good defense by Rattan. Their hustle not only negates an easy layup, but it also gives them another shot. No good on the shot. Battles again. That's going to be another opportunity. So Caddo's aggressiveness kind of bites them on back-to-back plays. Just kind of tomahawk chopping at the ball, and the wailing kind of motion kept him from being able to get palms on ball, and he knocks it out. So a third shot opportunity here for the Rams. 6:40 remains in the second quarter. Momentarily loses possession, regains it. Turnaround jumper's no good. Flicks it down, and he is going to have the angle. Misses the layup. Good defense for Tam. Comes flying down the floor. Going to be a charge call. Breaks free, jump shot clear, in and out, no good. We're going to have an offensive foul call on a kind of a push in, both fighting and jockeying for position, and obviously the rebound of the ball. Substitution for Caddo, number 5 on the floor. 21 takes a brief break at the bench. loses possession momentarily. However, the foul comes right on the back end of it. Rattan will kick it in right over here with 5:45 to go. Lobs top of the key, backs up all the way to half court. Resets the play for the Rams, pump fake and pass in. Going to do an isolation lead charge. So the teams both getting a little chippy here in the second quarter. Flex the pass, luckily catches it. Oh, he was wide open right behind him. Good presence of mind to get that ball up while they were in the process of double teaming him. He's going to draw the foul, gets himself 2 free throws. 5:23 remains. Getting it out, no good. Gets the back end, back to a 6-point lead, 19-13. Can't quite come down with it. Closing speed of the defense has been impressive by both teams. Jump shot on its way, good. Largest lead of the game now for the Bruins. 9 points, 22-13 Caddo. Timeout Rattan, 5:02 remains here in the second quarter. Rams kick it in, 5 minutes to go. Wide open, takes the three. Just off. 25 is going to get the foul, not so much on the block out, but on the swat. Comes over the back and kind of hits him with the backhand, trying to swat the ball away. It'll be a side kick, so Rattan will maintain possession. Wide open, top of the key, I was going to say. He can pick 24, it works well. Ooh, he may have stepped in the line on that one. You already know what the fans behind him think, but that one was really close. Rebound, put back. Oh, he's going to get the foul. No. Shot is negated. I really thought that he might be potentially looking at a three-point play there, but he immediately pointed right toward the hip. So they're going to get him for a check foul. Negates the bucket. The big turn of events there. 9-point lead remains for Caddo. They just off the mark. Hustles up the rebound, gets another opportunity here. Good defense by the Rams. It'll be another blocking foul. I think number 24. Kind of the floating block. Couldn't quite maintain possession of the block out, trying to squeeze the lane and cut it off. And now a double-digit lead for Caddo, largest of the game. Rams slow it down considerably. Top key, back door cut, misses the pass, turnover. And they're going to, he just saved the day on that one. Bam, bam, bam. Boy, the speed just is absolutely just hard to guesstimate on what lane is safe to toss a lob ball there. 15 closes that gap like a freight train. And scores. Rattan snaps the streak, momentarily cooling the jets for the red-hot Caddo Bruins here. Takes it open, easy breezy. And that is good for a 4-0 run for Rattan. Back inside 10, 9-point lead. Inside of 3 minutes to go before halftime. Wide open outside the three, no good. He'd have maybe pulled it in a dribble closer. I think he would have been able to nail that one. Oh, stolen. Good defense. Could have been a reach around to foul. No call there on 15. One's going to take it to the hoop. He's going to miss the shot. We're going to have a blocking foul. That'll put him at the free throw line to shoot a pair. 2:24 remains in the second. All right, so that is enough for a 5-0 run. A steal could add on, and he is going to thread the needle. Nice. That's a good-looking play right there. And misses another free throw. And back-to-back. We'll see if that proves to be costly. All right, some real momentum now on the side of Rattan here to close out the second quarter. And the turnover. Oh, that's a backbreaker. Jump shot, just short. Rebound. And another turnover. This one is going to be just as costly or more. He's got the lead, takes it to the hoop, score. Steal, assist, and score for the Bruins. 8-point lead, 28-20. Battle of top three teams in Class A. Both with aspirations for playing at the final session of playoff games at the Big House, the Jim Norick Arena in Oklahoma City. I think it's going to have to be called the Bigger House next time. The new one coming up, still working on it though. Teams trade the buckets.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please, at this time, we have Mr. Greg Goodrich of Prep Nation who's going to do a special presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me out here in Chotarita. How's everybody doing tonight? Following players are being recognized in Fast Pitch Softball All-State Player Awards. On the season, 18-2 one-loss record on the buck. 111 innings pitched, 432 batters faced, 1,661 total pitches, and 104 strikeouts on the season. Most impressively, throughout the entire fast pitch season, only 17 runs allowed, 9 earned runs. She had a 5.64 ERA, 8.15 whip, and a 165 batting average. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Young Gun Pitcher of the Year from Caddo High School, Miss Rattan. And now, 24 putouts on the season, 7 double plays, a whopping 608 batting average, 667 OBP, 1780 OPS, and a 1113 slugging percentage, 59 hits, 43 RBIs, 61 runs, 16 walks, 31 singles, 11 doubles, 13 triples, and 4 home runs. Ladies and gentlemen, your Humpe Class A Player of the Year from the 7-time reigning defending softball champions, Miss JC Nichols.
Yes. All right, folks, we're at Caddo High School. All right, first off, not one, not two, not three. We're just going to go ahead and say 7 straight state titles. What has it been like to be a part of a run that is not only one for the history books, but has set you up as a dynasty in Class A, Class 2A area for fast pitch softball?
It's super exciting. Every state tournament, I'm just really excited to get back out there, and every win is special to us. I think we made history, and still working towards one more, but just all the hard work is put into it.
Opportunities present themselves on the mound. You didn't give many opportunities for the other teams to take advantage of them. If there was an open door, you shut the door. So having said that, what was your secret this year to limiting runs? You only gave up 9 earned runs the entire year. And I think, that speaks for itself. So some sac flies, some bunts, that type of thing, a wild pitch. But otherwise, that's not even a run. It's like half a run, almost a game, if that. So how proud are you of that stat?
I'm really proud. I'm especially proud of our defense. I don't feel let us back up, but I keep ball in play, and our defense comes out and
Jason, let me ask you this question. What was it like for you? Last year, you're kind of a co-leader with Katie. Maybe more so this year, more of the to-go player, but both of you are the co-leaders this year. Was it different for you being in more of a vocal leadership role, or was it just business as usual?
I think everyone had to step up, and us as seniors, that we got to see the freshmen and the young class a little bit more, but I think we had no problem doing it.
All right, as you alluded to earlier, you have an opportunity for an AP. Virtually nobody has done that. What would it mean to you personally as players, students, and then for your community to be able to say 8 straight?
I think it would be great. Obviously, we said no one's won it, and I think this is the team to do it. They would go down the it's such a every year we're supposed to get together as a family, and I just like love talking about it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ryland Peavy House and JC Nichols. Thank you. All right, I got your bags here. I'm going to come across this way, and I'll move you over a little bit this farther way. Coming out of the corner of my eye. All right.
We're back underway. Third quarter, 32.
We've had two lead changes in the first quarter. Other than that, Caddo has settled in and had anywhere from a 4 to a 13-point lead. It has been trimmed and cut multiple times by opportunistic defense and hustling right on display right there. 7:28 remains in the third quarter. It is a top three matchup between baseball powerhouses that happen to be exceptionally good in basketball and softball. To the hoop scores. Both teams with aspirations for state championships in basketball. And you'd have to say that very much so. Rattan in the hunt for a state title in the spring. So it'll be fun to watch both of these teams. I don't get to catch Caddo as often as I want, but they will have a pretty good baseball squad this spring. They're one of the schools that have football, but also play spring baseball only. Rattan being one that has fall and spring baseball, so they get a little bit probably more recognition and opportunities for state titles, having two cracks at it every year. It's been a fun game. Top three squads. Rattan entered the game 16-2, ranked number 3, and Caddo 15-0 on the season, number 2. Perfect year. It'll be a fun year as we get closer to the fairgrounds. It's my understanding that they had advertised last year would be the final year. This year is going to be now called the Last Dance at the Big House, and they will be demolishing the building at the conclusion of the tournament. And it will be a 4-0 run for Rattan that is immediately snapped and goes right back to Caddo. Six minutes to go in the third quarter. We should have the highlight reel up for you for the girls' game. We'll do the very same thing for the boys at the conclusion of this game. I'm hoping that we don't drop the feed. Give me a couple hours and I'll be back home and I'll be able to splice the two clips. In effect, you got all but about 2 minutes and I think 48 seconds of the fourth quarter. And the putback is good. Rattan has come out on a mission. 3 for 3, all in the box section of the paint. And those are very high probability success shots. And they are absolutely taking it to Caddo in the paint in this quarter. We're going to have a reach-in foul call. You'll give those up just about all the time because it gives you an opportunity to keep the steal from happening. And in this particular case, what seemed to be a very convincing, very comfortable lead for Caddo has evaporated. You could see this one coming almost 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, and then Rattan kind of fell off. Caddo pushed the button back again and got back up to a 9-point lead, and they are now getting outscored 6 points here in the third quarter. I'd like to thank Shamrock Bay, our coverage sponsor, live stream video highlights, interviews with the players, and a special award presentation that we did in addition to both player awards. Congratulations to JC Nichols and Miss Rylan Peatyhouse. It is 5:13 remaining in the third quarter. Very high skill technical game so far. Both teams really putting on a show for their crowd, and it's been an enjoyable game so far. Just a reminder, tomorrow night we'll be at Kiefer High School for a doubleheader, and that will feature the Trojans. Looking forward to making our first trek ever to Kiefer. We've covered them in games, just never been there to the school, so it's going to be fun. Well, we immediately have a stop here and pause, so we'll resume again. And they score. Back to 5, 36-31. It's not often that you get these high of ranked matchups. They come around, with all the classes 6A through B, maybe 5, 6 times a year that you get lucky and get a number one, or number two, number three kind of score matchups. A little juke saunter and scores back to 7. But it's a little bit more typical for different classes to play. Very rare that you see a 2 and 3, which would potentially, be in the same side of a state bracket if it should hold true to form. But it definitely gives you an opportunity to see what you're going to face and who you're going to play. That's for sure. I think we may have a little bit of a wet spot. Not sure referee really needed that towel. I think he had it pretty much dried up, but they're going to go ahead and do a little spring cleaning here in front of us. Back in action. Halfway through the third quarter. Bump fakes, drives, immediately puts up the one-handed shot, scores. Potential three-point play. Nicely done by Rattan. And successfully converts, cuts the lead to 4. Good defense. Two-point lead. Sorry about not fixing that. Now 1-point lead. And it is anybody's ball game now. Rattan has definitely made halftime adjustments, paying huge dividends here in the third quarter. They've outplayed, outscored so far, and out hustled Caddo. Jump shot outside the marker is good. Bruins extend the lead. So exactly what they needed, back to 4. Oh, ball is in play, stolen by Caddo. He's going to take it to the hoop, just misses. Oh, over the back. That's definitely an unintentional foul, but he was already launched and no place to come down except right on the back of the Caddo Bruin. 2:33 remains. Top of the three, in and out. Pump fakes, steps over, steps back, shoots, no good. 0 for 2 on the threes. Right to Rattan. He's going to dish and dime. We're going to have a reach and foul called against, I believe, number 15. Kicks it back in right over in front of the bench, and we're back underway. Rattan having a lot of success in the third quarter, making it a little bit more physical, tightening up the floor. Jump shot is on its way and good. Nothing but net. 5-point lead, Bruins. And he steals it. Backdoor cut. Left-handed layup is good. And right back to 7. Posts up and scores. Ooh. Nice hustle on the ball. That'll be called against number 5 on the block or shove off. Drives, scores. Nice looking play. Backdoor cut and pass, scores. He has an uncanny ability to read the rim and which side he needs to move his body on. So the teams trade buckets, and definitely fun game. 10 seconds to go. He's going to get him on the reach around. That's going to stop it with 3.6 seconds. They'll have a side kick, more than enough time right here in front of the bench. Oh, correction, he's going to be at the free throw line. Free throw number 1 is good. And hits them both. Trims the lead to 5. They're going to have 3, 2, 1. Jump shot is no good. Your score through 3. Caddo 50, Rattan 45. You're watching PNTV coverage brought to you by Shamrock Bay. Fourth quarter underway, 30 seconds gone by. The 10 with the dish and post up, double pass. Just off the mark. That one's going to be a backbreaker because that one really could have been a momentum stop. Foul, 2 free throws coming up. In and scores. Takes us to a 7-point lead. 3-point play is going to be negated. Rattan with a heads-up play there to get the steal. Jump shot is good. Oh, beautiful. Well, it is tough to stop those. He shot that from an international 3 line. And it's very hard to take someone that far out and anticipate he's going to be able to nail the stroke. 5:45 to go in the ball game. Number 2, Caddo. Number 3, Rattan. Like to think Shamrock Bay gets the hustled rebound, kicks it out. Going to be a double pass stolen. And here it comes flying down the floor. Steps, scores. Ooh. Ball is a charge, no bucket. .5:20 remains. Locking foul called on Caddo. That'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And gets them both to fall. 55-50 is the score. Well, it's been a fast month so far for January. We have one more game tomorrow, and they will kickstart February coverage at Hinton High School on Saturday. And crosses midcourt, 4:40 remains. And post up, pump fakes, shot, scores. Back to 3. This one has been fun. Punch, counter punch, runs, momentum shifts, swings, questionable fouls, excruciating, back-breaking what could have been just almost made shots to very evenly matched up teams, showing why they're both favorites to make it to the state championships and the quarterfinals, at the very least, likely semifinals for these teams. Going to do a pump fake juke and goes to the bucket. Best looking play of the night. And he powers it in. Travel call. 3:32 remains. And now Caddo turns it over. Rattan with the ball, crossing midcourt once again. Nice hustle by 21. Just can't quite get the steal. Puts the pressure on him to kick it back in here right in front of us over to the side. Timeout called, Coach Clay. When we resume, it'll be right back here in front of us. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage, Class A matchup. It is a great capacity crowd today here. Caddo Bruins hosting Rattan Rams. Girls game went the way of the Lady Bruins. Almost a 30-point victory for the number 2 rated Caddo squad in both boys and girls basketball. And this isn't the first time. They've pulled it over numerous times last couple of years. They've actually both been number 1 and 1 and 2 as well as 2 and 2. All right, we will resume the position here in the corner. 3 minutes, 27 seconds remains, and it is a 3-point lead. Game can go either way. And he just turned it over. Been 3 quarters, though, since Rattan has had the lead, though they did momentarily get it to 1 and 3-point deficits. So the Bruins have their work cut out for them in the final 3 minutes of the game to either increase the lead or maintain a razor-thin margin. Backdoor cut. I like the move just to kind of keep the ball flowing and still rolling. There's lots of defensive pressure there. He's going to take it to the hoop, misses the shot. Foul called at the free throw line to shoot a pair. Free throw is good. Substitution Rams, number 23. I believe coming back on the floor. Number 5 will take a quick break. I doubt he's going to be on the bench more than about a minute, if even that. 21 correction on the player end now, Mr. Shockey. Defense ratcheted up, almost a 2-on-1 style there, shifting, depending upon which way he rolled with the ball and dribbled. He's going to take it to the hoop. He's going to score, folks. What a baller. Watch that young man play sports for several years now. He's an exceptionally gifted athlete. Oh, wide open. Misses it, though. Rattan loses the ball momentarily. Heads up play, not to keep chasing it, just to fall and grab. He slings it, passes it over, saves a travel call. You can tell definitely got a calf cramp, and he is definitely grabbing and grimacing. And number 24 just that's level seems. 2:06 remains, and it may be a blessing in disguise because his leg, you can see a knot in it all the way over here, and it's got a Charlie horse big time. Number 1 still limping, man. His whole left leg is stiff as a board. You can see the difference in calf size. Look at the flare of the muscle right there. I'm going to try to zoom in on that so you can get, and they just immediately stepped right my way. Crud. There you go. You can see her. She's massaging the left calf, but it's got to be a good 2-3 inches swollen and popped on both sides. It's got a big old knot right in the calf muscle. All right, 2 minutes to go. Oh, would you look at that? 59-58. 1-point ball game. Crazy game. Yeah, you got to take that one. They just begging you to shoot that. All right, back to 3. 1:46 to go. Everybody's happy. Everybody's clapping. Nobody stormed the court and gone crazy. Rams will have the ball. We don't have track of the timeouts. They're not going to have many left if this does go down to kind of like a buzzer beater style game. They're going to have to really make good use of every possession from here on out. Teams have been trading buckets for the better part of about 10 minutes now. Isolation read on the wing outside. Pass off. Just short. Yeah, tough. Had it straight, just not enough. 1:15 to go. When will you hack a shack and help? Oh, travel is the call. So after the air ball, Rattan dodges a bullet, trying to set his pivot foot and shift, doesn't get the foot planted, and momentarily both gliding at the same time. 1:10 remains. Would be a real feather in the cap for Rattan to split the double bill tonight. Caddo wanting to hold serve and sweep. Turnaround jumper is good. Oh, what a shot. I'm telling you, there's some ballers out on the floor, man. Inside of 40 seconds, 1 point game. You don't necessarily have to foul until about 20 seconds. They're going to do it about 10 seconds early. You don't want to get a flagrant, and you definitely don't want to get a technical. But that is a smart call. We're now going to be in double bonus rest of the way. So what that means is any ticky-tack foul automatically at the free throw line to shoot, and you're going to get a pair. Oh, Brickson. Take it for what it's worth. Possession arrow favors Rattan in the event of any jump ball. And he misses them both. 15's going to be flagged for the foul over the back, and Rattan could be looking at taking their first lead of the game. Correction, second lead. They had it very, very briefly in the first quarter. And as I said, any ticky-tack foul, automatically 2 free throws. Now all Rattan has to do is hit both of these. Wow, wow, wow. What a momentum shift. You got the ball with 58 seconds in the lead. The team has to foul you, and he misses it. You get it back with 30, knowing you have a potential opportunity to tie the game or take the lead, and then they've got all the pressure to hit the shot, and nerves possibly getting the better of the free throw shooters right now, 0 for 3 in back-to-back fouls. Hits the second tie ball game. All right, I'd be shocked if Caddo doesn't hold the ball for the final shot. Here we go, 25 seconds. And 20 seconds. If they don't hit it, we go to overtime. If they hit it, it is a raucous crowd and a game winner. 13, 12, block. Here comes Rattan. 7. Foul call, I think, or timeout. Woo-wee, it's a good call by Colby Johnson or Michael Clay, one of the two. I think Michael Clay took the final timeout, but that was leading to a foul if he didn't. So it was going to stop the clock at about 7 seconds regardless. Wow, wow, wow. Are you not entertained? We're going to go a little bit wider angle here so you can see the kick in. And in case we have a steal or some kind of a devilishly clever play, we want to try to get a full screen shot for you so you can see all the action. 6.8 seconds remains. Rattan can be picky. They can take no shot, or they can go for the jugular and try to win this thing and walk off. 5, 4, 3, 2. Foul call. 1.2 seconds. 2 free throws. Now Caddo is going to have to inbound it, immediately call a timeout to advance it. Misses the first free throw. All right, Caddo's going to call the timeout now, potentially to ice the second free throw. And then you're going to have some discernible play here other than just heave and toss. So I would not be surprised if somebody is not hovering back in between the free throw line and half court for Caddo in case there is a miss, and then you fire it down real quick to give him a shot to do a three-point dagger. Any shot pretty much scored right now with a second to go is going to have to be a three-pointer. All right, so Caddo's going to elect to keep them all inside the half court, and it's Rattan that has the deep player. All right, so Caddo pulls back, moves up. Now 2 players back on him. The theory behind that is to keep him from catching it under any scenario of a miss and a throw. And Rattan hits the 3. This is all she wrote now. So he gets the second free throw shot to go. 1-point lead, only the second time in the game that Rattan has led. And could Caddo's O be about to go? Difference in the second half adjustments, huge for Rattan. They got many more stops, more rebounds, more second shot opportunities. They had a lot of in the paint, in the kind of box shots, 2-3 foot jumpers straight up, left, right, putbacks, dribble under, layup kind of style shots. They really have worked that box in the second half, and it's paid a huge difference in the momentum. Caddo quit hitting their threes, had a couple of turnovers, some missed free throws, and pretty much other than that, you got to give the props to Rattan for really coming out and making some real changes. They were down 11 and 13, could have easily been a comfortable loss, and instead they are 1 second away from taking this game. Here we go. Couldn't get it off. That's the final play. Rattan wins 62-61. Thanks for watching PNTV.
Hey, I want